Good afternoon. Welcome to another live session with me, Vinod James. Welcome to 𝐻𝐄𝐲 Academy Reading Live. Were you all eagerly waiting? Yes? Because no matter whatever, that 3 o'clock time, we are all so much eagerly waiting to see how many of new students would come, how many of our regular students would come, how many, do you have any doubts? You have any like what yesterday we had students who have made it to their dream. How many of the students are here who are going to come and say, I made to my dream, I've got this, I've made that dream a reality. So all those things are always something that we really look into. Rajeshwari Vivek, good afternoon. Very, very nice to see all of you on time. That's one thing which I always appreciate. Who can enter on time, isn't it? So we always believe, we try to infuse that kind of culture which you are going to experience when you go and live abroad. We are people who always are having a bit of a lazy kind of thing. Not lazy in the aspect, time perspective. Sarala, good afternoon. Sharanya, good afternoon. Yogeshwari, good afternoon. Tina Rajiv, good afternoon. Nice to see at least one icon next to your name. See, that shows how much of support that you're all rendering to 𝐻𝐄𝐲's family. We always believe in a family-based setup. We know that you're all there showing katta support to 𝐻𝐄𝐲's family, isn't it? Fair enough. So what are the things that we have to aid you to reach your dream country? See, we have been regularly updating whatever the things that we have, been notified. We try to bring in a lot of new, freshness feel into whatever. Say, like, generally, see, for example, you've been seeing me for a long time now. We have added that kind of freshness in coming with a lot of different faces, isn't it? So that you have your comfortability, you have your own preferences, you have your own, but no matter whoever comes in front of you, we always have one thing in mind: how can we impact you to make sure that you all reach your dream country? Fair enough. Abhirajan, good afternoon. Very nice. So please understand, 𝐻𝐄𝐲's family, we have an array of linguistic training that we give for n number of exams that is there available for you to reach your dream country. Okay? We give regular training. We give rigorous training. We give absolutely quick training. You ask for it, we are there. Okay? So we have been evolving with regards to what you have told us ever since. Kavita Balaji, good afternoon. So it is always what 𝐻𝐄𝐲's family, the core reason why we always ask you, do you have any thing that you want us to address on? Do you have anything that you want us to take a look at? Because whatever that we have come up is because of your valuable feedback, because you are our patrons. So we take that kind of an importance to each one of you. The smallest comment that you post, we take it of high value. Because we always believe big thing comes in small packages. So you all are an absolute, pivotal thing for us. Ramadevi, good afternoon. So ever since 2024, we've been talking about 8 minutes, we've been talking about 20 minutes, 20 out of 20, we've been talking about 400 out of 400. Christina Varghese, good afternoon. So we have told you the importance of reading as a habit. See, please do understand, reading is of utmost importance, not only just for reading as a module, but it enhances the other 3 modules. When you invest some time, you're not asked to read 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. Just, I would say, I always tell my students, is 10 minutes out of your 24 hours is all what is needed. But you should do read. Okay? And I've spoken about the importance of how to read. I've spoken the importance of, the way that you should see. Why reading? Now to give you an insight on the aspect. See, reading enhances your creativity. Okay? Lima Thomas, good afternoon. Now, just to give you an example, see, when you watch a movie, okay, let's say you watch a movie about some person, okay, let's say a Spider-Man or a Superman. Now, if I ask you to draw after watching that movie, all of you will draw the Spider-Man or the Superman as the very same image as what you have seen in the picture. Now, if I read out the story for you, now if I ask you to draw a picture, each one of you will have a different Spider-Man, isn't it? Because you are using your imaginative skills depending on how I narrate it. Okay, so reading is kind of, don't read it on the aspect of forceful reading. You have to enjoy your reading. That's the most important thing that you should do. Whatever that you're reading, you should enjoy it. You should read it as if you're reading a story to your little ones. That will give you that impact. That will give you that difference. All right. So Lima Thomas, good afternoon. So I told you another insight on the aspect. You have to start igniting your cognitive skills. Okay, that spark is needed. That spark will come to you when you start reading. Okay, mark my words. Once you start reading, you'll start enjoying it. You'll start, no matter whatever comes in front of you. Ramya Gopi, after some time, good morning. I think, Ramya, you have reached your dream place? I can't remember. 𝐿𝐿𝐲, good afternoon. Very nice, because Ramya always comes up with a bouquet of flowers. Thank you very much. So are you all okay with what I just told you? Start doing it. Start picturizing what you're reading. That will give you a lot of in-depth, insights about what you read. Anil Kumar, happy to see your message. Good afternoon. We all miss you in advance batch. You've made me and all of us improve in part A, B, C and focusing to improve in part A. Anil Kumar, so happy to hear that you're all still thinking about me. But let me remind you, if you feel that you have improved, pat your back and say it is because of your hard work. So nice to see that message. Very, very, I would say blessed on the aspect of getting such kind of feedbacks from my students. Good enough. Reshmi Bipin, good afternoon. Raji Mol Pratish, good afternoon. Ramya Sajimon, good afternoon. Very nice, very nice. Nice to see all those lovely messages and you all attending. Ramya Gopi, yes. Okay, fair enough, because small memory, yeah. So, yes, I cleared the exam, but my process are not yet completed. Do not worry. In a month of time, you will reach your dream place. Yeah. So, our prayers are always there with you. So sweet of you to come and attend the live as well. Lissy Augustine, good afternoon. Take care. There's a lot of students who need you. Miss you once again. Thank you very much, Anil Kumar. Very kind of you to come and tell what you have felt. This is what the most beautiful accolade or the most precious accolade a trainer can get, isn't it? When the student comes and says, yes, we're all still thinking about you. Angelina Moore, good afternoon. So nice, and today it's Ramya Gopi, yesterday it was Annie, so there are a lot of students who come in between just to say hi, which is an very, very fruitful thing to cherish. You always cherish that kind of profound memories, isn't it? When a student who have made to their dream country, you have cleared the exam, then come back and still says, yes, hi, how are you, and what else could we ask for? And that is what differentiates. I always believe that's what the difference with Neetu's family. I'm not comparing with anybody else, but yeah, that's what I feel the important part. Jinu Anid, good afternoon. So are you all ready for today's session? Yes, if so, give me a quick thumbs up. Let me see how many of you are eagerly waiting for today's session. Ashwini Suresh, Jnana Suresh. Okay, good afternoon. Few new names. Is there anybody who is attending the live for the very first time? Live attending. If so, please do let me know that you are attending the live for the first time and also where you are from. If it is okay, yeah? It's not mandatory, but I would love to know where my students are. So as our students are from different parts of the globe, a very good morning and a very good afternoon and a very good evening to all my lovely students. And Kavita Balaji is ready, Abhirajan is ready, Yogeshwari is ready, Ramya Gopi, miss your classes, as well as I really got busy with accreditation process here in Kuwait. but still it's the favorite class. Thank you very much, Ramya. Very, very sweet of you. And as I've mentioned, you will definitely have all those things in the next 1 month of time. Christina Berg is ready, Jinnu Anib ready, Monica Vega is from Mangalore, good afternoon. Very nice. Susan Paul, good evening. Monica, sorry for the delay, do not worry. As I mentioned, I know that you're all busy with work, study and a lot of other chores. But I know that your commitment is what makes that difference. Lima Thomas ready, good enough, good enough. So as you all are ready, now the first thing as usual, we'll be having a part B question. And we have done that small change. What is the change? I will be the one who will be monitoring the time, because we've been showing the timer before. Now I want you to start picturizing, without any timer in front of you, to know how much of a time we have. Okay, so I'll be the one who will be monitoring the time. As soon as the material pops up on the screen, I will clock the 2 minutes. Yeah, Bijesh TR, good evening. So when the material will be popping up on the screen, and do not waste your valuable time. Do attend as what you do on your exam. Monica is also ready. Fair enough. There you have the material and your 2 minutes of time starts now. Please do not type the answers. If you have done or if you found the answer, just put a thumbs up or say done. Okay, time I've just alluded, isn't it? It just goes very quickly, it doesn't wait for anyone. So, but I could see that Monica have said done. How about you, all the others? And in between, I don't know whether I've missed anybody's name. If I've missed, it is not deliberate. Susan Paul, good evening. Grishma Devasya, good afternoon. Monica done, Angelina done, Kavita done, Abhirajan done. Good enough. Now, what are the things that you have to be very sure of? Okay, you should have an answer, whether right or wrong. Do not worry. Okay, you are here. Anil Kumar done, good enough. Christina done, good enough, good enough. Right. So what are the things that you have to really look for? See, in part B, you are always to do 3 things. Okay, Jinwani done, Lima done. See, what are the 3 things that you have to be very much sure about when you're doing part B? Abhirajan, okay, Susan done. So 3 things. One, you have to read the question. That's very, very, very important. As you read the question, you underline the keywords, and keywords should not go more than 2 to 3 words. That's enough. Okay, keywords are words that gives you, when you look into that word, you will understand the whole question or what the question is asking you for. Then understand the question. Very, very, very important. Ramya done, Tina done, good enough. So once you do this, then you have two options. You can read the answer options or read the paragraph and then read the answer option, or read the answer option and then read the paragraph. Either way, it's fine. I'm a person who would always read my answer option because I want to know what I'm searching for in the paragraph. Now, let's go and dig it in. Before that, I have got few options. I got Abhirajan saying I got C from the fourth line. Ramadevi is saying I got B from the third line. Lima Thomas is seconding that, saying that I got B from third line. Rajeshwari is saying done. Fair enough. Please do let me know what is your answer and where you got that answer from. That where is the most important thing that I want you to tell me. See, do not worry about what others are going to think. Do not worry about what if I don't get the right answer. No problem. It is us. We are here on a journey to make sure that you are reaching your dream country. Of course, you need to make mistakes. Please do make mistakes. We are here to correct you. But you have to come up and say, I have got A from here. Fair enough. Let it be A right. Appreciate it. Let's say if it is B or C right, no problem. You are corrected again. Good enough for you. Okay. So yeah, Angelina is saying B from the full para. Okay, fair enough. Come on, I want all of you to comment. I want you to start telling. See, I am here with the purpose of making my dream come true, not what others think about. Bindu Abe, C from the fourth line. Fair enough. Angelina, B from full para. Okay, fair enough. See, I want all of you to comment. See, when you comment, what happens? I get more of an insight on where you have gone wrong, if at all it is wrong. If it is right, I get to know that, okay, all of you have got from different perspective, maybe same perspective, it doesn't matter. Okay. Monica, A from the last few lines, especially from the last line. Okay, now see, all the three options are a possibility, isn't it? Now I have A, I have B, I have C. So it is all there. So it's not just me, I only got A, or I only got B, or I only got C. No. There are students, when you read certain way, you'll get that. When you read another way, you get another answer. When you get, of course, all the three answers are a possibility. Okay, and that is how they have designed. Okay, Kavita Balaji B, Reshmi Bipin B. Okay, fair enough. Now, I know that not all of you have told me, but those who have told me, fair enough. I always appreciate a student who can stand by self and say, yeah, I'm here with a purpose. Am I? Is a question to be asked to the people. And of course, there are fraudulent people available in the very same page that you're watching. So if they message you, please do not respond. Simply ignore them and block them and report them. That's the only thing to be smart. They are smart. We have to be more smarter than them. Understood? The only way to be smart or outsmarting them is report them and block them. Right. Reshmi Bipin, B from middle. Okay. Now let's go and dig it in. So first I told you, read the question, underline the keywords on the question, understand the question. So which metric has recently increased? So increase is definitely something which is needed. Metric is also needed. Which can be. See, WH questions are always pivotal. So which metric increased? Fair enough? Now you have two ways. As I mentioned, you can read the paragraph and then pick an answer, or if you're like me, you can read the answer option and then underline the keywords in the answer option and then read it to search in the paragraph. Now see, number of health scares. So health scares is enough. Number, I understood. Okay. Then again, number of health conditions. So number is very same. And then the final one is life expectancy amongst women of one particular gender. Okay. Now let's go and read. So one, is it about the health scares that the people have, or is it about the health conditions that has increased, or is it about the life expectancy about one particular gender? Now read. Extract from magazine, life expectancy. Life expectancy is the average age one is expected to live from the time of birth to death. Okay, general entry into what is it? Every country has its range of life expectancy, and it depends on the health of the individual in each state. Now, saying, okay, each country have their own thing. Now they are bringing, in the United Kingdom, research shows that life expectancy has decreased. Now, what is our question? Increased. Okay? Now, life expectancy has decreased due to the increase in health issues amongst its inhabitants. So, what is it saying? The life expectancy has decreased. Now, what is the question? Which metric has recently increased? So, what is increased? Increased in health issues. So, health issues means slightly pointing into conditions. Okay? So, amongst its inhabitants, in some part of the UK, the average age has remained constant, with the life expectancy for women being 82.9 during 79 to 79.2 years and men. So, life expectancy among women have increased. Is it? No, they are not saying remain constant is what they are saying. So, definitely not pointing into C, but let's see. The trend has stopped improving. So, this is going against it, isn't it? And it has been linked to the deaths that occurred between 2015 to 2017 due to flu, excessive cold winters, unhealthy lifestyles, poverty, and lack of access to public health sectors and government officials. And they encourage people to live healthily and exercise more to reduce risk of developing disease. Okay, so where are they talking about? See, these are all there, the number, but this is the trend has stopped improving. So this is not, the health scares are not something that has recently increased. The question is recently increased. Okay, the change has the effect on the country, its economy, as well as people of lost family, as a family of lost ones. Clear? Right. I'm sorry that the material have just vanished, isn't it? Right. Now, see what are the differences in the way that they frame the phrases. Okay. Now, see, what is a health scare? See, the first word, phrase, isn't it? Health scares. Health scares is a social phenomenon, okay, whereby the public at large come to fear some threat to their health. That's called health scares. See, for example, a recent pandemic. Okay, which one? COVID virus or corona. Okay, based on superstitions which are nearly always not well founded. But this is not about corona. Corona is real, but this is on the aspect of will it come? See, recently there was a thing saying that okay, there is a latest version of corona, but it never came out. Okay, that's called something which is superstitious on the aspect. So, there is no health scares and all. See, the number of health scares has not increased the metric. They are clearly saying the trend has stopped. And why? Because they have been linked to 2015, and this trend is about the death and all. Understood? So, the right answer is, majority of the students have got it. It is B. So, congratulations for the students who have got it B, because the question is only asking you which metric has recently increased. Health scares, no, they have restricted. Okay. Life expectancy among women have remained constant. So, that also is eliminated. So, the only thing that has increased is the health issues. Clear? So, good enough. Very, very good for people who have got it right. Absolutely good enough. Christina is happy. Abhirajan clear. Kavita is happy. Enjoying, dancing. Keep it up. Lima Thomas is happy. Monica okay, understood. Fair enough. Rahmia Gopi giving me star rating. Thank you very much. Anil Kumar, thank you. It's clear. Good enough, good enough, good enough. Keep it up, keep it up. Good, good, good. Any doubts with regards to what I've told you or how I've told you, or if there is anything that you want me to clarify, please feel free to ask me. Angelina is happy. Good enough, good enough. So, any doubts with regards to what I've just told you? No, all of you are very clear about it. Yes? Alright. So because, Grishma is happy, good enough, good enough. So because you have no doubts, you're going to go to the next one. So the next one is today's part A topic, isn't it? What is today's part A topic? Pulpotomy. Yes? Fair enough. Now, you have to always tell me, because I'm a person who always believe from what you tell us. Okay? So please do let me know, how was the material? How many minutes you took in order to complete it? Rajeshwari, clear. Jinuvani, clear. Ramya, very clear as usual. Thank you very much. So tell me, how was today's material and how many minutes you took to complete this material? Pulpotomy. Okay, generally when I was doing the material, I thought, okay, it is related to some pulp and all. Then I realized, okay, that's a complete different thing. But you are very much sure about it. But I'm just talking about from what I felt. Now tell me, how was today's material and how many minutes you took to complete today's material? 𝐿𝐸𝐲 is the first one to say, very precise, good enough, 10 minutes and 25 seconds, good enough, keep it up. I appreciate, because now students have become more precise. They want themselves to be, like they're competing with themselves, which is an absolute stunner. And that is all what you should do, not about competing with anybody else. You should compete with yourself. Okay, yesterday I did it with 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Today I did it in 10 minutes and 25 seconds. That's how you should be telling. Ramadevi, 13 minutes, good enough. Good. So I like this material also. Why? Because it has 2 images. It's a possibility, okay? See, what they say is minimum of 1 pictorial representation. So Yogeshwari, easy one, took 11 minutes, very good. Abhirajan, tricky, 13 minutes, okay, fair enough. See, this all insight comes depending on your exposure, isn't it? See, if I'm a nurse who's working in, with a dentist, this kind of material can be a piece of cake. If I'm a nurse who's working in an ICU, it might be a bit challenging because I don't get used to these kind of things. That's all. Okay, it's not that you don't, because generally you just need an overall gauge on the aspect of strategy. That's all what you need. If you have the right strategy, come what may the material, you will definitely hit about anything between 8 to 13 minutes. Fair enough. Kavita Balaji, 10 minutes and 2 seconds. Very good. Right. I know that not all of you have told me, but I would always appreciate a student who takes that time to comment. Why? Because that shows their, the intensity or the reason why they sit. Am I here to make that, let's say the time that you're going to spend with me, let's say if it is half an hour, 1 hour, to be more fruitful to you. Right? And the only way that you could do is, you have to indulge into it. You have to expose yourself on the aspect, express yourself on, okay, I got this, I have this, I took this much of time. It was a bit challenging for me. Fair enough. Clear? Right. Grishma Devasya, easy, I took 10 minutes. Very good. Clarina Fernandez is ready for the answers. Yes. So I know that you're all eagerly waiting for my answers. I'm going to fire the next 20 answers. Please do let me know. If you have any doubts, you're always welcome to clarify. If not, do let me know what are your total scores. Okay. So part A, strategy changes, the material changes, everything changes. Okay. The purpose also of part A also changes. The purpose of part A is, are you able to locate specific information in quick time? Clear? Now, 15 minutes, 20 questions. Very, very, very challenging. Not for any other reason, it's because you're not getting exposed to the world of reading. Once you start getting exposed to the world of reading, it's not a problem. As what you can see, my students are saying 10 minutes 2, 13 minutes. These are all within that time frame, isn't it? So you're all there. So what is the strategy? In part B, I told you elimination. In part A, it is skimming and scanning. Okay, scanning, detailed look, skimming, quick look. They say 1 to 2 minutes, but my students, I always advise 15 seconds per text is more than enough. So we have 4 texts based on one common theme. So text A, text B, text C, text D. Today's common theme is pulpotomy. Clear? So 15 seconds each. Now what do you do when you are skimming? You're going to underline the keywords. What are you going to do? You're going to underline the keywords. I've repeated a number of times, but we have no problem repeating. Keywords are headings, subheadings, letters given in bold letters, italics, numbers, abbreviation, bullet form, proper nouns, and if it's a pictorial representation, the headings. Okay, I'm just going to show you how to skim. Don't read word by word and all. You're not expected to. You're going to quick read it, understand the overall gist about it. You should be able to differentiate. Okay, text A is about this, text B is about this, text C is about this, text D is about this. So that will give you an easy path, avenue to your right answers. Now I'm just going to show you how to skim. A pulpotomy is a dental procedure that can be performed in both adults and children, but is not usually in the infant baby teeth, and the infant baby teeth reaches the X inside the tooth. In the pains of the whole things and normal pulpitis and pulpitis and inflammation of the pulp and cavities, and the sensory and the first sign of the child have caries, and when you discover that the child is irreversible pulpitis, and when the pulp is totally severely damaged, and pulpotomy not performed, instead you'll have to have a pulpectomy and a tooth extraction. Among the less common pulpectomy is done in children sustain serious physical trauma. Pulpotomy is usually in the tooth done. So what did I understand? Who was it more prominent? What is this one? It is to do something with the teeth. Whom it is more common in a child. There are 2 other options which is given when this is not there, if it is too compromised, and all those things are there. Likewise, you should know what is the difference. So text B is going to be talking about the procedure. So during what it is to be done. Now text C is definitely about a study. So anything related to a study, go to text C. Now see contraindications, some adverse effects. So when they are asking you anything about what can be the ill effect of this, go straight to D and then scan that area. That's called the difference between skimming and scanning. After this, you're going to go to the question. So you're going to underline it first. So you have 20 questions, and these 20 questions are divided into 3 types of questions. You should by heart the type of question numbers and the instruction. Mandatory. Why? Not for any other thing, to manage time. So 1 to 7, the type of question are called match the following questions, where the instruction clearly says you are only expected to write A, B, C, D, any of these letters, and you may use any of these letters more than once. Okay. See, keyword reference is the most appropriate strategy to do. That is why you are asked to underline the keywords. Even after reading the question, you're going to underline the keywords. So factors indicating the pulpotomy may not be suitable. So not suitable. So what are the reasons? Where are they going to talk about? Definitely in contraindications. Yes. So that is where the heading itself gives you. These are the factors that why. So the answer is D. Understood why keyword referencing? Fair enough. Now, stages involved in pulpotomy procedure. So during procedure are where the stages are going to be mentioned, isn't it? Where are they going to talk about procedures? B. This is how you differentiate. So all these things, the dentist will single out the tooth, then remove the tooth, drill the tooth, once the pulp is there. All those procedures are mentioned in B. Understood how you're going to refer? If you can do this, piece of cake, mark my word. Okay. Now, circumstances where pulpectomy is deemed necessary over pulpotomy. So there's only one place where that word have come, isn't it? Pulpectomy, pulpotomy. Where is it? A. What is the time? See, if the tooth is severely damaged, then this is not performed, so you can undergo pulpectomy. Done. So A. Pediatric medical disorder. Forewarning. Now giving signs. So signs are contraindications, isn't it? So okay, this is not going to be, pulpotomy is not possible. So again, contraindications. So medical disorder. Is there anywhere saying yes? So what is that? Medical condition, cardiac condition, immunocompression. Done. So the answer is D. Understood how these kind of, see, we try to give you exposure to a maximum number of different synonyms, because synonyms are very, very, very important. So forewarning, saying okay, this is going to have a contraindication in you. Clear? Elements that may lead to the initiation of pulpitis. Something that triggers, isn't it? Or to start, onset. So where are they going to talk about? Definitely in A. That's where this initiation and all, isn't it? So where do you think that you have found that? So it is definitely in A, which is saying, okay, this causes is an inflammation that is caused using untreated cavities. That's it. Clear? Now the next question. Count of individuals evaluated suitably within the study. There's only one place the study is. C. Not going to even look into. Because you are there, assess for the eligibility is 137. So the answer is C. Pharmaceuticals commonly utilized to address and shield radicular pulp. So something which is, so during procedure is where the drugs are all used, isn't it? So once the bleeding stops, the radicular pulp which is treated and covered with special medication, this medication is usually either formoterol, ferric sulfate, mineral trioxide aggregate. That's it. So the answer is B. Isn't it easy? You can do that in a minute of time if you can differentiate. Now the next set of questions, these are called short answer questions where the instruction has to be by hearted. The instruction says it can be a word, short phrase, so something that to be done with 2 to 3 words, or it can be a group of words, group of numbers, or a combo of word and numbers. Clear? Again, strategy doesn't change. You're going to underline the keywords in the question. So aside, so something other than pulpectomy, what other treatment option exists for irreversible pulpitis? Definitely in A, isn't it? This is how you can relate it. Now go and scan the area. So pulpectomy, other than, okay, irreversible, all those things are mentioned. So what is the only option which is there? Tooth extraction. TOOTH EXTRACTION. Clear? Abhirajan's Kavita 7 out of 7. Very, very good. Clear enough. Good enough, sorry. Monica, tooth extraction. Fair enough. So what is the acronym? Acronym means the first letters of all those. MTA represents in the dental procedure. So procedure is only in B. Now acronym MTA, if you really look into, yes, MTA is there. So what is it? Mineral trioxide aggregate. MINERAL TRIOXIDE AGGREGATE. What proportion of the root must remain intact, okay, to be deemed unsuitable for pulpotomy? So something of the tooth should be there. So what is that proportion? Definitely in contraindication, yes. So less than 2/3 of root remaining, that makes it. So what is that? 2/3. So what is the proportion? 2/3. Okay, less than is not advisable, but if you have written less than also it is okay. So 2/3 is the most appropriate answer, but if you have written less than 2/3, fair enough. Clear? Now, apart from being immunocompromised, what other condition is considered as a medical reason? Again, go to contraindication. So immunocompromised is there. What is the other condition? The other condition is cardiac. CARDIAC. Condition should not be written because condition is mentioned in the question. Clear? Now, question 12. What alternative, something instead of, could be utilized beside cotton swabs to stem bleeding? That means to stop bleeding and sanitize the area, to clean the area. So where are they going to talk about? Definitely during procedure, yes. So the coronal pulp will be then removed, excavated. When this is done, wet cotton swabs or pellets is the next option, will be there to use stop bleeding or clean the area. All the other keywords are there in the question. So the answer is pellets. PELLETS. Question 13. So what is the eventual consequence, the ultimate consequences of neglecting to address cavities? So cavities means where? I think it is in A, correct? Did you read cavities in A? I have read cavities in A. So what is that? Pulpitis is the inflammation of the pulp and it's the main cause in untreated cavity. So what is the ultimate thing? Pulpitis. Pulpitis. Right. So what is the count of patient? Count means go to C. Experiencing hemorrhaging beyond control. So count of people. So where is it? Hemorrhage, uncontrolled. Uncontrolled bleeding. How much? 9. Straight answer. 9. Now, next set of questions are called fill in the blanks questions, where the instruction remains same as short answer question. Here you have to be very, very careful. Redundancy. If you repeat a word which is already there, especially with the article next to the answer will go wrong. Be aware of it. Okay? Monica, thank you very much for writing the answers as well. No, it takes some, what can you say, self-motivating kind of thing. See, I am going to write the answers. Fair enough. Now, strategy doesn't change. Underlining keywords. Infection of baby teeth typically occurs when dental decay infiltrates the inner dash of the tooth. So where are they going to talk about? So they're commonly used to treat infants' baby teeth. That is there. So this type of infection happens when the tooth reaches there is a small glitch happened in the thing. The answer is pulp. Okay, I don't know how it got replaced, but the answer is pulp. We are very sorry for that inconvenience. So pulp is the answer. So I'll give you that 1 mark free. Yeah. In exceptional circumstances, pulpotomy might be conducted following substantial damage to a child's tooth. So exceptional circumstances, where are they going to talk about? Exceptional circumstances means very rarely. Are they saying anywhere? They're saying anything about very rarely and all? Yes, although much less common. So that means very rarely, infrequent. Pulpotomy can also be done when the child has sustained serious physical trauma to the teeth. So what is the 2 word which is missing? Physical trauma. PHYSICAL TRAUMA. As the enamel and dash are drilled through, bleeding commences when the opening of pulp chamber. So something drilling. So during procedure, yes? Clear? So during procedure. Now go and see where are they going to talk about drill and all those things. So drilling is here, pulp chamber is here. So where is it? So enamel is also given in the question. So what is the only thing which is missing? Dentin. Do we need to write the dentin and the dentin are drilled, or as the enamel and dentin? So you have to really look into the dentin or dentin. Anything else? Fine. The most appropriate answer is the dentin. Good enough. When dash from an amputated pulp is not manageable, it presents a localized contraindication for pulpotomy. So something which is contraindication. This word gives me a clue saying that go and search D. Now I'm going to scan D. Anywhere which is saying yes, amputated pulp is there. Uncontrolled means it is also given in the question. So what is the only thing which is missing? Hemorrhage. HAEMORRHAGE. Clear? See, uncontrolled is not needed because not manageable. That's where it is uncontrolled. So when hemorrhage is the only thing which is needed. Uncontrolled hemorrhage, then it's wrong. The dentist's ability to proceed with pulpotomy is contingent upon the absence of pus-filled or desiccated. So pus-filled, desiccated, where are they going to talk about? Definitely during procedure, isn't it? So once the roof is pulp drilled, and then they are talking about if the pulp chamber is filled with pus or it's empty and dry, the dentist cannot continue with pulpotomy. So the answer is again a 2-word answer, pulp chamber. PULPCHAMBER. The ultimate question for today. Amongst 90 patients, a total of dash teeth experience complete pulpotomy procedure. So patient and all those things is, so 90 patient is there. How many teeth? 109. 109 is the answer. So I have fired my 20. Now if you have any doubts, you're always welcome to clarify. If not, please do let me know what are your total scores. Let's see. Any doubts? Anything that you want me to clarify? You're always welcome to ask. Anything that you want me to look into. Or please do let me know what are your total scores. Eagerly waiting. Any doubts? No doubts. Okay. Today it's I would definitely say a clear. Okay, one more is saying clear. Fair enough. How about others? Any doubts? No. Would you be kind enough to tell me what are your total scores? Monica, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your valid attendance. Abhirajan is the first one to say 19. Excellent. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good enough. Good enough. Ramadevi 19. Excellent. Keep it up. Keep it up. I do understand that 1 mark is for that pulp, isn't it? Gia, thank you. Good enough. Good enough. So I'll take it like 20 out of 20. I know that you're there. Monica Vega is 20. Excellent. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good enough. Keep on dancing. Good. 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 This is how you should dance. You should enjoy. You should make a merry out of your achievement. Why do you have to refrain? It's my hard work and I am here to enjoy. Ramadevi, thank you very much. So as you have all started saying, thank you very much. Christina 14, absolutely good enough, miss. Why? Because it takes challenge, it takes courage to come and accept what is the score. Mark my word, Christina, you will start improving on a daily basis. Okay, and once just start reading. All those things are going to come your way. So until and unless I see you all